Hey everyone, it's Patchdown Bogat. I'm here today to deliver yet another video. Hopefully it's to your liking because a lot of people find this very confusing. It's either because they lack knowledge of it, which seems to be the case, or they just really give misinformation to the individual that can be most likely you, and you're really unsure on what to do about it. Hence, that's why you're looking at this video. So therefore, is Satan Lucifer the same? Could we also throw Azazel in there? And even Belzebub? I mean, we can. And the reason being is that I'm going to base this off of my own personal experience. When I was first starting out in the left hand path, I honestly did think that Satan and Beelzebub were the same. Now, interestingly, throughout time, I started to realize that they're not. Because Satan came to me on his own, free will, and what he did is that as he was presenting himself as being my personal guardian daemon, and mind you, that's not to say that he's my servant or anything like that, but my guardian nonetheless. And I agreed upon it, and it was a very joyous occasion for me. But then it was so interesting on how he was able to help me to understand what he looks like and how he was able to come before me and to express himself through, well, my own perception of Satan. That was pretty much a pre-notion, if you will, due to indoctrination of the book of Revelation because of my spiritual upbringings when I was a child. But of course, he used it to his advantage. So I was able to see Satan as a red-headed dragon with many heads, about 7. But that didn't scare me, surprisingly. But I was actually really, really happy that he was able to help me to appreciate that he is the Satan, the devil, and none other. But then, it took about a couple of months, and Beelzebub approached me. He approached me in the state of a young boy, about 12 or 13 years of age, Caucasian with dirty blonde hair, with no shirt on, and slacks, like dress pants. So when I saw that for the first time, I was kind of amazed, only for the simple fact that this particular daemon chose to be a little boy, other than something really badass or what we may think to be something very demonic, right? But that's the form that he chose. But it actually led me to think what I'm about to say right now. Daemons could take any form they wish. They could do whatever they like. So it's really contingent on how you perceive reality. If you're firm in your reality and what you think a daemon could be possibly, as far as image, then that's what they're going to be. No wonder I was able to see Beelzebub as a little child because, honestly, my viewpoint of daemons, they're very human-like to me. I see them very much like beloved individuals, like family members. I mean, when you see a child, what do you see? I mean, again, it's really up to you. And another example, an experience of mine that I was able to differentiate between Satan and Beelzebub, and this time Satan and Lucifer. And mind you, it's not that I was confused of the two, but it was something that I was thinking about because I did recent research about it. So I conjured up Lucifer. Interestingly, when I do my rituals, this whole entire apartment, lights are out. That TV behind me, it's off. So, with that said, I went right behind me where I work out, and interestingly, as all lights were off, and I was able to work out, I was doing sit ups, and what ended up happening was that the light behind me was so bright. The TV turned on all by itself. All by itself. I never had that happen ever, but it did happen that day, seconds of me doing that ritual. And not only was there a bright light, or the Luciferian light, shining behind me, his name was imprinted in my third eye. So I got my confirmation. If you listened and you still are watching in this video, you realize that on the outside of this video, Satan did not appear to me as a 12 or 13-year-old boy, but figuratively speaking as a dragon. Two separate individuals. And also, being clairsentient, I'm able to feel their energies and know that they're different. Now, I'm not going to get into the politics of it, meaning how this Holy Scripture says one thing, the other says that. I'm not going to. Because the reason being, friends, and I repeat, it is subjective to the person. How do you view them? When you see articles on the internet or your friends and family talking about Lucifer, Azazel, Belzebub are all the same, well, they're all aliases of Satan, well, are they right? It's really up to the person. And that is why when you look at this video, don't think that I'm here to change your mind. I'm only here to guide you, to help you to appreciate that you need to think for yourself. Simply attributing Azazel to Satan or to even his Baphomet statue, I mean, I could get if you feel that they are aspects of each other, or energies could be the same of somewhat to a degree. I get that. But to really say that this is who the person is, well, again, it's all perspective, and it's how the individual is able to experience that person. I'm not there, and I cannot tell you. I could only give you due to my testimony of these particular individual beings. Now, I hope this video helped you out a lot, and it really aligned your thinking and how you should dig for the answers, so that you could get the evidence yourself. So with that said, please subscribe if you want to be a part of the Patched and Bogart channel and family. And if you like this video, smash the like button. Thank you.